Incredibly, we find out later he was married just 3 weeks ago, about the same time he started chatting online with Tanya Tex. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Yeah, I knew it.
You knew what?
I knew it.
The 33-year-old is brought before Judge Kathy Hayden.
I've set your bail at $50,000.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grim. We got a classic TCAP episode reaction for you. In this one, this guy apparently just got married, and instead of a honeymoon, he planned on meeting up with this decoy. You guys know how this show works, all right? It's gonna be a good one. It'll be a blast, so make sure you watch till the very end. Leave a like if you enjoyed the content. Thank you so much for the support lately. We are so close to 700K, and like I've been saying, trying to get my side gaming channel up to 10K. If we can do that, I am doing a Q&A and room setup tour. A lot of you ask how I make my videos, so that can give you some insight. Without any further ado, let's get right on into it, shall we?
And the parade of potential predators continues here in Murphy, Texas. This man's a newlywed.
You want a drink or something, like a soda?
Another man tries to run from police.
Okay, so I guess we're not reacting to the guy straight up running from police because, you know, they didn't really get to do an interview with him. This dude thought he could just dip away from the cops. Obviously, they caught him, but the person we're focused on today is the gentleman you just saw who, as you heard Chris say, just got married. I don't know how recent it is. Hopefully, they fill us in on that, but this is not how I'd expect a married person, especially a freshly married person, to be spending their time. We skip past the chat logs. I'm sure they'll mention them here in a bit, but this guy was definitely aggressive and is crossing that line again from it just being role-playing or talking or whatever else they claim it is to actually being a danger.
Things happened during our Texas investigation that you'd think would discourage potential predators from showing up at our undercover house, like men who know all about Dateline's internet predator investigations. So you know what's going on here.
Right.
Do you like the show?
Yeah, it's a pretty good show.
Pretty good show.
Okay, so they're showing a ton of behind-the-scenes stuff before we actually get to this guy. I enjoy that, though, because, like I said, we're probably not going to actually see the episode with that dude, since it was pretty cut and dry. He gets in there, and he's like, oh, you're Chris Hansen. I'm on that show. Crap. All right. Yeah, I've seen the show. It's all right. Like, obviously, the dude's not going to give a glowing review of the show as he realizes he's about to be on it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show.
Also, this is probably the one show that you can find out that you're on without knowing, and it's like the opposite reaction of every other show. You know, if this was a normal game show, you'd be like, holy crap, there's cameras? You guys are filming me? We got Sal and Joe from the Impractical Jokers here with me joking around? But no, this is a much worse situation for you. Chris Hansen is the last TV personality you ever want to meet in the context of being on their show.
But how about this to scare off potential predators? Angry neighbors who discover our operation and organize a demonstration outside our house, parading down the street.
Bro, and then the freaking neighborhood watch Karens just get together and they're like, you know what? Nobody does this in our HOA, all right? Let's march on down to that house and protest them catching these creeps, all right? What if it was one of us getting caught? You wouldn't want one of us in this nice neighborhood being exposed. Let's cancel this. Like, what the hell are they trying to do, man? Why are you guys trying to stop the show? This is literally helping out those kids that you're marching around with and keeping them safe.
But despite all those warnings, potential predators keep showing up. This is one of the men who has seen our investigations before, online calling himself Rock and Roll Rule 0281.
All right, I know this was from an older time, but please tell me why every single one of these creeps has just the most boomer handle ever. I know you want to be inconspicuous online, and you obviously don't really want to give away too much information, but every single time they read off one of these morons' usernames, I'm just like, bro, like, what the hell were you thinking? You have the whole, you don't even have to stick with English. You have literally every character at your fingertips. You can create whatever cool username you want as you're prowling around in these chat messages like an absolute internet monster, and you choose Rock and Roll Rule 0281. Get the hell out of my face, bro. And get this guy literally in the chat logs says, yeah, I've seen that show, and they get guys like me that are doing exactly what I'm doing. I hope you're not a part of that show because the thing I'm doing is illegal and I don't want to get in trouble for it. Just handing them that arrest on a silver platter. You love to see it.
Oh, hey! Come on in. How was your drive?
Okay.
He's 33-year-old Patrick Parr. He thinks he's here to take the of a girl who told him she's...
Dude, oh my god. Okay, that is definitely getting omitted, but the way that these guys are just meeting up with people less than half their age, it will never cease to disgust me, and I'm sure it will never cease to disgust all of you. Also, this house is absolutely cracked. I'm sorry, but this is like the most lavish decoy house they've ever done. Look at that staircase. Immaculate. But this is not HGTV. I need to get off my, property bros mindset here. This is To Catch a Predator, all right? So let's get to the juicy part. We got to keep it freaking moving.
Incredibly, we find out later he was married just 3 weeks ago, about the same time he started chatting online with Tanya Tex.
Bro literally logged on same day as his wedding. He came home and instead of, just enjoying his first night as a married man, he's like, all right, time to hop on these chat rooms here. Let's see what I can find. Like absolute freaking monster, dude. I know it obviously probably wasn't the exact same time, but they're saying it was shortly after. So this dude obviously is not very happy in his married life. Usually it takes you a few years at least to get to that point. But nah, this dude speed ran, creepy, married dude talking to younger people arc, all right? He went through that. Usually it takes a whole season. Nah, he did that in less than one episode, dude.
Yet Rock and Roll Rule 0281 tells the decoy he considers himself the faithful type.
I'm only a one-lady person.
Wow, that's cool.
The decoy responses are always so trash. I know it's just somebody in the team that works with Chris on this show talking to them, but still, their responses are so funny to me. And the fact that this dude is literally cheating on his wife by being on this message board and still says, I am only one lady person, which is a caveman speak way of saying I'm faithful to women, which obviously is not true, we know, but I just love this man's grammar as well. It's like you could tell he's one of those people that when he types on a keyboard, he's using only his index fingers, going hella slow, just looking like a straight up caveman with his tongue out, like super focused.
You want a drink or something, like a soda?
No,
Behind you.
I'm fine.
If he appears a bit puzzled, it's probably because online, the Justice Decoy had been using a photo of an Asian girl.
And now this dude's here thinking, all right, were you just some weird role-playing lady? Because first of all, this decoy does not look to be anywhere near the age that they were claiming. I'm sorry, but you gotta find somebody who at least passes as a little bit younger. This is like some early 2000s high school movie casting type BS right here. You got this 30-plus-year-old white woman, and meanwhile, this guy was speaking to a profile picture of an Asian girl, and he's just like, am I in the right house? Like, are you also weird and you were just faking? Like, am I being catfished? But no, thankfully you are not being catfished. Actually, you probably would prefer that compared to what's about to happen to you right here.
Hi.
Hi. You don't look like anything like your picture.
What do you mean?
Or she coming?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Yeah, I knew it.
You knew what?
I knew it.
Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. Chris gives him no other option. He just pops out. This guy is just super confused. He thought maybe this was like the friend of the person he was talking to. No, they just did not try at all to match the decoy's face. And you still knew that. You still saw this woman's face before you actually stepped inside the doorway. Yet your stupid pea brain just made you still walk in, man. That's how badly you wanted this. You literally were just like, you look nothing like the photos, but you know what? I'll still walk inside. Worst mistake of your life, buddy. Trust me.
Yeah, I knew it.
You knew what?
I knew it. Please have a seat. I knew this is exactly what it was. I knew it.
What did you think it was?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Well, I'd like to ask you some questions.
I knew what it was.
And this guy, obviously, as we mentioned before, has seen the show. He mentioned it in the chat logs. He has no time for an interview with Chris today. That's why I've kind of been, taking forever to get to this point, because I knew just by the way he was talking earlier that he would instantly storm out, all right? Nobody mentions the show like this and doesn't immediately crumble as soon as they see Chris, which is what's happening. He walks outside, and let's see the best part now as he swiftly gets arrested.
Then he also must know as he heads out the front door, police are waiting out front, ready to arrest him. Once he's taken to the station.
So yeah, it seems he brought along some stuff with him. Just that mixed with the chat logs, mixed with him being so eager to leave as soon as he sees Chris, shows guilty, guilty, guilty. 3 strikes, you're out, all right? This guy's going away for hopefully a long time, but as we know from this show, I don't know, probably was like a couple years maximum. Thankfully, he will have to register on, a certain registry. But yeah, I'm sure the jail time itself is not nearly long enough for how dangerous this man truly is.
I know you guys got everything on me. I understand.
Okay, calm down, just sir.
Everything's
fine.
I'm just trying to make it easy for you guys.
And once he gets into police custody, they don't have much of this clip, but this dude literally just hands them every single piece of info they want. He literally surrenders to law enforcement and is just like, dude, you guys caught me red-handed. You have all the things you need to put me away. I'm not going to fight you on this. Here's all the info, blah, blah, blah. And literally just rattles off the fact that he knew exactly what age they were. He knew he was not supposed to do it, yet he still did. And yeah, I don't know what else you need, Judge. Put him away for a long time, please. But I think that'll do it for today's classic TCAP reaction. I don't know if you can hear my laptop right now, dude. This is going off like a jet engine recording this voiceover for some reason. But hopefully you enjoyed. I'm an absolute freaking moron and have just been forgetting to plug my Patreon mid-video. I realized that at the very end of the voiceover every single time, but please check out the Patreon where you can get bonus content. I'm uploading a video tomorrow, new reaction with face cam, full of stuff I simply cannot post to YouTube. Huge love to my Grim Squad Overlord and Grim Squad supporters over there. You guys mean the world to me. And if you drop a like on this video, that would help me out a lot if you don't plan on checking out the Patreon. As always, I appreciate you watching to the very end. Until next time, peace out.